Hey tribe, and welcome to Bobo-Nesha Ancestral Tarot, where we clutch our pearls and keep it moving. All right, welcome to our Thursday reading. This is our pick a card reading for love. We're just going to basically see what our guides want us to know, or what your guides want you to know. So go ahead and pick from the pile which one you want. I will go ahead and list it down below, timestamp it. This is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and look for that pile down below. We're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1, okay? So go where you need to go. All right, I already pre-shuffled. You guys went ahead and picked this one. This is pile 1. So this is for pile 1. Let's see. We got judgment here for your energy. Let me move this a little bit. It's crazy. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a very crazy reading here. All right, so let's just start with the energy that I'm picking up right now. So basically what I am picking up with you, pile 1, is that in your love life, in your relationships with your family, whatever it is, when it comes to love in general right now, I feel like you're really having a microscope on your life, on your family, and I feel like you are judging one another. If you are in a relationship with somebody, you really are judging them a lot. You're looking at all their flaws, all the bad things about them, and you're starting to like kind of criticize them a little bit, right? So then we got this card here. We have Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So in the midst of your judgment, you're starting to look at yourself differently. You are starting to analyze yourself a lot more differently. You're starting to see that your partner actually doesn't match your frequency. They actually don't match you at all. And it is making you feel really sketch and just disgusted by this person. Now we have here, I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So one thing that I do pick up is maybe you and this person that you were with, you made a lot of mistakes together. You were really sad with one another, and it's just like deep down in your heart, you feel like you've made so many like wrongs, and you just want to right your wrongs because you feel like you've made a lot of karmic mistakes. You've been part of karma a lot, and it's kind of like one of those things that in that relationship, it taught you a lot about who you are and a lot about your evils that you've dealt with, and not only just your evils, but you're just analyzing life differently in this relationship, and you just don't like it because you felt like, wow, being in a relationship was supposed to be something that was fun, but instead of manifesting positive for yourselves, you feel like you became somebody that lost control over yourself. You've become a kiss ass over time. You become a little more meaner. You've been watching other people. You've been wishing evil on others, and that's kind of why you're kind of feeling like you want to leave this person, because you've become a karmic type of person. This is really crazy. I'm so sorry. All right, in this relationship that you've been in, and this is crazy because I thought that this was going to be a love reading, but this is ultimately what your guides want you to know. So like ultimately in this relationship with this person, when you originally were with this person, you thought that you could be anything you wanted. You were able to obtain. That's why we had that black magic card, done to someone else type of card right there. But you ultimately thought that you were able to obtain the happiness that you wanted, everything. But you became very materialistic in this relationship, and it kind of took you off your path. You became a gossiper, something that you never were before. All the worst parts of you came out in this relationship. That's crazy. You became very ungrounded. You felt like you became more wicked. It's confusing. It's not a good feeling. You don't like it at all. You don't like who you became. And like you felt like once upon a time you were a good, loyal type of married person, like a spiritual person. Like when you were in this relationship, it felt like you guys were on top of the world, but somehow you were open to knowing the wrongs that you've done, and it really affected you, and it made you feel some type of way. You just don't feel yourself anymore. It's not a good feeling, which is leading you into wanting to break up with this person, because you don't know yourself anymore. You're very confused. Look at this. Karma's in full effect right now. You never thought that karma would ever come to attack you, but it seems like karma did come for you. It came for you, and unfortunately, it just made you feel like it left you in doubt, because you, at first, originally in this relationship, you were able to obtain whatever you wanted. Look at this. We got the Ace of Cups right here. Like, you were able to get blessings. Good things were happening for you, but because you were receiving these things, you started looking at other people, because you were starting to see what other people didn't have compared to you and your relationship, you and your partner, you and your person. And it made you feel some type of way. And then deep down, slowly, you started realizing that these, the Queen of Cups in reverse, that these blessings that you were receiving were not something that you were receiving on your own. You were receiving this because of somebody else. And because you were receiving it with somebody else, it's like deep down in your heart, you felt like you were giving most of your credit to that person, which wasn't a good feeling for yourself ultimately, which is very understandable. You wanted to be able to give yourself the world. And now what I feel like really pick up is that you want to be able to give to yourself. You want to give some time to yourself, to do some self-love. And I do pick up that it is very important for you to put into yourself right now, because you have had a lot taken out of you because of this relationship. And what I really am picking up is that it's okay to break up with that person. It's okay to walk away, because ultimately you guys were not going to be healthy for anybody else around you. You became a karmic couple, and that feeling, that intuition, that inner thought that you're feeling that you're not doing the right thing, this isn't the right person, whatever, is right. You need to listen, because like once upon a time, yeah, you had the blessings. Look at that. You had the blessings, but like it's gone now. The blessings are going to be taken away from you because you went and tried to put it in your hands to take things away from people. You went and started looking at people and wanting to be these people, and you stop being your relationship. And so what I do pick up is that you and your partner have completely fallen out of love. You've fallen out of love. Unfortunately, there's no love there anymore. When you look at this person, you kind of feel like disgusted by them. You don't feel anything. It's just cold. When you look at them, it's just nothing. And because of the memories, you want to stay with this person. But what I really pick up is you need to do what's right for you. And what's right for you is actually walking away. You don't have to stay in a relationship with someone just because you've been with them for like 20 years or so, or 7 years and whatnot. If a person doesn't make you happy, you gotta go. You have to go. If you're doing karmic connection type things and you're racking up your karma, just go. You don't deserve to be in debt karmically, because you know what, you're gonna have to pay back for these debts, these emotions that you're feeling here. It's not worth it. So walk away. All right, so that's what I got here for you, pile 1. We're gonna go on to pile 2 now. Okay. Okay. All right. Welcome to pile 2. Pile 2. All right. You guys were the ones to pick this stone out here. So let's go ahead and turn these out. So pile 2, we got victory, divine helpers. This is a lot more lighter energy. We got the shadow energy here, divine helpers. Wow, they're both divine helpers and healers here, all right? So when it comes to love, I feel like you have some victory. You're working together, but it feels like this is more self-love. You're dealing with your shadow side, and through that we got the light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. Wow, all right, so this is a beautiful reading. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, because like what I really pick up with this reading here is pile 2. You may not be in a relationship right now. You may have left the person you were once with and whatever. One thing that I pick up, this is maybe a breakup this is a breakup emotion that I feel like you were in a breakup with somebody. You realize that you really weren't working together with each other because you weren't believing in yourself. But now I feel like, honestly, you leaving that person in the past is allowing you to believe in yourself, which is going to open the doors to beauty. Because in that relationship with that last person, it was like hell on earth. It was very confusing. It was very fake. It was very destructive. And you weren't able to get into your Empress energy. But ultimately, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is going to be a very straight to the point type of energy. But what I pick up is that person that you were with before, they did not see your worth. They did not appreciate you. They caused a lot of drama. They caused a lot of havoc for you. But like, it opened something in yourself to be more in love with yourself. And because you're healing in that way and giving yourself love, you're doing those self dates, you're talking to people, you're actually communicating, you are going to find love. Like, I really ultimately pick up deep down in my heart, you're going to find the perfect guy for you, because you are focusing on yourself. And the more focused you get into yourself, the better it's gonna be when it comes to this relationship with this next person. Guy, girl, whatever, whoever it is. But I definitely don't feel like you're missing out on anything, because that last relationship that you were in, you have to heal from it. You got to get back into that Empress energy, because right now you're in a kind of toxic type of energy. Those are the kind of toxic relationships that you were getting into. And I feel like deep down, your ancestors are kind of forcing you. They're really forcing you. You see this lady laying down here? She's laying down, relaxing as the earth is all around, the universe is all around her. Start bathing, like light body, crystal grid transmission and activation. I feel like your ancestors are really holding you down. They got you tied down to fix yourself, because they're like, you need to have some self-love for yourself in order to be able to be with the right person. It's not going to work. If you get into a relationship right now before your time, it's just not going to work with the next guy. So they're forcing you to stay there because they really ultimately want you to be happy, and they got your soulmate. Your soulmate's ready for you, but you're the one slowing it down. So that's what I got for you, pile number 2. We're going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. That was very straight to the point. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. We got this one here. Pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, you've kind of gone through it for a while. Something that I really pick up, they're like, we love you. We really care for this person. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever. They really care for you. And they're like, this is a time for you to celebrate when it comes to love, when it comes to happiness. Oh, wow. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. You've gone through so much conflict in your life, so much pain, and it's so crazy. The movie that comes to mind, if you haven't watched this, you should really check it out, especially my pile number 3s. You know, you guys are calling out to me, but like, have you ever watched Evita? You need to watch Evita. There's like that strong love, right? Where this is the one with Madonna. This is the movie with Madonna. But anyway, so what happens is she's like fighting for her country. She marries this guy because I don't even remember really what happens, but she marries somebody and they weren't really in love, but they grew into love with one another. And he ended up really loving her, and it was just like, I didn't know that I deserved this much love. That's beautiful. This is the most beautiful out of all the piles. This is a beautiful reading. You deserve to be in love. Look at that. Karmic relationships. You were experiencing lots of karmic relationships throughout your life. That's really what I pick up very strongly. Throughout your life, it's been karmic relationship after another karmic relationship, whether it came to your family, friends, relationships in general. But I feel like that cycle is ending and it's over. It's over for you. We got Star Keeper here, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Yeah, you've really listened. You've really paid attention. You've got new beginnings here. And now look at that. We got celebration twice, new beginnings, pregnancy, and celebration. I feel like this next person you're with, wow. I'm sorry. This makes me want to cry. This is so beautiful. You deserve this pile 3. I feel like you've really gone through it. Like, you've really suffered so much when it came to love. Nobody's ever showed you true love. And, like, what's happening now is you're getting a chance, like an opening to be able to be loved. But it all starts with that self-love. And this is so crazy. I hope some pile number 2 people come on to pile number 3 on accident, because they were working on love and self-love and whatever. But I feel like you guys are like the future of pile number 2, I should say. Because, like, you've been working on self-love. You've been telling yourself you deserve it. You've been telling yourself you deserve to be happy. You've been manifesting this dream life. You've sat in pain and watched everybody else move forward. You've talked to the moon and didn't see anything come out of it. You felt trapped. But now, literally, what I pick up, you felt trapped. You felt confused. You felt like you would never be able to move forward. But now, what I really pick up for you, pile number 3, is that it's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time to be happy. It's your time to celebrate. It's your time for new beginnings. It's your time to let go of these karmic relationships, because you've already done a lot of soul growth. Look at this. Stay grounded. You know your worth now. You know what you're not going to accept from anybody else. Don't rush into a relationship. Date yourself. Have some fun. The one is just around the corner. He's right there waiting for you. She's right there waiting for you. She's waiting for you. But it's not going to happen on your terms. It's going to happen when you're not ready. I'm talking coffee shop. I'm talking walking down Melrose Avenue, whatever. I'm talking San Diego Beach. I see you. I love you. I want you. Like, I'm talking like friendship. I met you at work and now I'm in love type of love. Like that genuine, I didn't even know I could fall in love type of feeling. Oh, this is so light. I love it. All right. So that's all I got for you, pile number 3. We're going to move on to pile number 4. Hey, pile number 4. Here we go. All right, pile number 4. Pile number 4. I was just going through all these things and now it seems like, I don't know. Let's just see. What do we got here? Pile number 4, when it comes to love, you really got to guard up. You do not trust anybody at all. I feel like you're like, I let who I let in, and whoever doesn't come in, it is up to them to move out of the way. I want to be happy, but I want to be able to control it. And your ancestors are sitting, you see these people back here, your ancestors are sitting back, and they're like, come on now, stop fighting us. Like, we want to make sure that you're happy. We're trying to compromise with you. We're trying to work with you. But a lot of that has to do with self-esteem. I feel like my pile number 4, you are lacking in self-esteem, but you do have self-esteem. You do deep down have self-esteem. It's like naturally in you to have high self-esteem. But you are rejecting that part of you, and your ancestors are saying, move your ego out the mother effing way, okay? We got Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. You are okay. This is very important for me to tell you. You are okay. I feel like you've done a lot of things that are wrong to a lot of people you love. You feel guilty, okay? You know you're actually in the wrong, and I feel like you're waking up from something. You're really waking up from a dark place. It's like a spell was put over you. You've lied a lot, so that makes you worry a lot, which takes you down a bad path of doing things, you know. You have a lot of failure, bad luck, saddy, and pettiness that surrounds you, but it's mostly because you don't have the self-esteem right now. You are blocking your self-esteem. In this case, I'm telling you, you are worth it. You are perfect in your own way. You don't have to run away by doing different things, whether that's drinking alcohol, drugs, whatever the hell it is, even weed. Maybe slow down on the weed a little bit, because I feel like it's really causing you more bad luck, because you're not allowing yourself to get into in tune with your star family, because you're so busy running away from them by doing these things. It's kind of affecting you a little bit. So what I'm feeling like really very strongly is that success is just around the corner. Success is just literally a step away from where you are right now. But all it takes is for you to face yourself, deal with yourself. I feel love needs to be the last thing on your mind. When it comes to relationship, this is crazy. I feel like love in relationship is the last thing on your mind. This is crazy, because all these readings don't have much to do about relationships. These are all either negative or like work on yourself type of messages. That's crazy. But I feel like that kind of love is the last thing you need to worry about. I feel like there is a love that you feel. There is somebody, there's somebody that you're still in love with them. But you're not going to be able to attract that somebody until you fix yourself. I'm telling you, whatever bad habit you got, step away from that damn bad habit, because it's keeping you locked up in jail. You actually have the power to create your own reality. You really do. You are a very strong soul, a very strong person, but you're not allowing yourself to do it. Instead, you're in battle with yourself, but you are, like I said, you are starting to wake up, but you still don't see your self-worth. So your ancestors and your guides are telling you, wake up, because we've got all the answers, everything here, and we want you to be able to manifest again. We want you to manifest again. We want you to get your family back again, because this is crazy, because I really do pick up, like, the storyline that I'm picking up is that this is like some kind of person that lost their family due to a bad habit, and you've pushed people that you love away. Now, I feel like these people that you love are still there, and they still love you, and they still want you in their life, but they can't put you around them because you're a little toxic. And that's where your ancestors are like, stop pushing everybody you love away. But before you can even think about wanting to be close to these people, you need to first come to us. You need to fix your relationship with us, because all these people that love you are there waiting for you. It's like this. There's like a wall up, right? And it's weird because I picture the Berlin Wall. You know, the Berlin Wall was like separating the places, but the people broke it down. So right now what I have is like that. And I see the wall, the border, the Mexican border as well. There's people trying to come to America. People trying to come to Arizona. People trying to come to Texas. People trying to come all over California. But, like, it is a lot more difficult than it needed to be because of the wall, right? They're saying, you got this wall up. You don't need to have that wall up when it comes to these people. We know you're afraid. We know you're scared, but it's okay. Just relax, calm down, give us a chance. Let us help you help yourself. Let's work together as a team to make sure that there's some success, some happiness, some goodness to you. Don't worry. We know you've done a lot of crap. Your lies are going to get exposed. They were exposed. Don't think that people don't know who the hell you are. They know who you are. They know the mistakes you've made already. But don't worry about those mistakes. You're human. You're human, and you deserve to be loved. And you can win your family back. You really can win your family back. You just need to realize you are worth it. You need to compromise with your ancestors. Compromise with your angels, your spirit guides, your team, so that they're able to provide you with these blessings. Because until you decide to compromise, until you decide to work together as a team with them, you will not receive the blessings you're supposed to receive. You deserve to be happy, and that's all I got to say to that. All right? So we're going to end our reading there. Thank you so much for stopping by Bobo-Nesha Ancestral Tales. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, it would be nice for you to just let me know, just so I make sure I know who I'm resonating with. It always helps. I'll catch you guys on our tomorrow reading for Shawn Mendes. We're just going to figure out who his future partner is, all right? I'll see you guys. Bye.